But like, I don't know. I'm not a big Garrett Wilson person, and maybe that's
We really 12?
12. Yeah, we got the 12. We're just always picking on the turns tonight.
All right. Right.
A lot of talking.
I know. For what it's worth, at least we can really dive into the picks that we are making, and then the other nonsense that we're going through in between the picks. Because look, I'm hoping we get another like 105 Bowers, and then just the whole draft gets put on its head.
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna get that ever again. I think that was a one-time deal. That was truly just magical. That was just something else. I'm glad that we both were there to experience
Yeah.
absurd. What would you say? Would you say an RB heavy draft strategy is best in your opinion? So this is such an interesting like conversation for this year's draft specifically because if you're at the 101, I don't think you should necessarily go like heavy RB.
Yeah.
If you're at the 112, and we will show you in this draft and like where stick around, appreciate it. This is a team, and I've done it a couple of times now. I love heavy RB in the back of like in 10, 10, 11, 12. Going heavy RB here rules
Yeah.
because you triple up on the great running backs here, and then when you just start slamming wide receivers, like your roster looks way better than like if you were to do it say in the middle of drafts, like if or your roster looks better than it would be if you're like trying to go really really balanced because you're kind of like meeting you're not really giving yourself an edge at either position. You're trying to like stay, I don't know, even across the board, which is fine. It's
Yeah.
safe, but you're removing the edge that you have at the double pick spot.
Yeah. I also think that format
Oh,
is
yes.
somewhat. I think in best ball, I don't know if it is the best, and I'll tell you why. Because the last 2 years, it has been the best, and the ADP reflects that. Running backs are back to 2004 levels of just like there's just so many running backs going. Like it's all running backs. There's very few wide receivers. There's very few other positions that go in the top 50 picks. It's like I think the top like 24 to 26 running backs all go in the top 50 picks. Like it's back to the way it was, and that's fine. But zero RB wins best ball sometimes because you can just be so much stronger at wide receiver. And when you're stronger at wide receiver and then you hit on the late running backs, like I think Jefferson's a smash.
Yeah, for sure. For pick number two, I think you're probably leaning Saquon. Do you want Hampton or Powers potentially?
I would say Jefferson, and then my before Jefferson fell, my fun idea was going to be Bowers and Neighbors at the 12-13.
I mean,
But with Jefferson
why
falling, you
wait?
have to take him. Yeah, I
Why
think
wait?
Neighbors. I mean, Neighbors
Just
is
go
just
and
Jefferson.
just let's just pick as many LSU Tigers as we can this draft. Let's just see what happens. We miss on Chase. That's fine.
If we
Whatever.
run out.
Oh
we
no,
have
we'll find
we,
them.
we have BTJ and
Uh no, Clyde Edwards-Helaire is still in this draft, round 20.
I'm good.
Got another one. Um,
But
but
yeah,
yeah,
you know, looking at that board, that was all running backs there. Like we just we got a falling Jefferson to 12, which is rare, especially on drafters, and then I think Neighbors is a 1-2 turn pick, and I'm gonna stand by that all of draft season. And if he misses a quarter of the season, despite how good all the practice reports are, then there's egg on my face. But doesn't mean I lose. Just means that I was probably a little too aggressive. But that's fine.
yeah.
I
And
would
for
rather
what's
die being too aggressive on a player like Neighbors than being like I just don't want to take on risk in a competition where I have to beat 112,000 other people. That's not how you win.
exactly, and like I said, this is where we go like heavy RB. This is exactly the same strategy, but just with back to wide receiver, right? Like being able to double up and like crush two of the same position that are similar in ADP. Like obviously we reached on neighbors, but like he's not. He was like gonna go like here or something. Like he's not gonna make it all the way back. Like being able to do that allows you to have such a power position at that position that, in theory, it should help you like go pretty far in this competition. And the 10 and 11, like they're doing kind of what like I've done previously, like just grabbing the two best running backs here and then like turn your brain off, right? Depending on who goes here, they might even take a third one. I would not be shocked if they took a third running back here, because the options there are like very, 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 very good, and also it starts boxing us out of playable running backs this early.
Yep.
So it draft. Oh no!
What have you done?
Oh god.
Oh goodness. Who would you draft first out of McConkey, Olave, T-Mac, Egbuka, and Devonta Smith? I think technically ADP has Devonta Smith go first. If I had to just pick one player in one draft, my exposures say Lad. I'm at like 18% Lad, something like that. I think I've gotten it down a bit because I've tried to like not take him so much, but like I think he's good. I think he's very good, and I think the Chargers offense is going to be very good. But to be honest, they're all in a very similar tier to me, and Igbuka's at the bottom of that tier. He really is. Like, I can see arguments for everyone in that group, but I just can't take Igbuka over any of them. I just can't, and that's why I have so little of him. So it's
Yeah.
like I would,
It's
yeah. ADP is Smith. I usually just abide by that. Olave goes next, then Lad, then Igbuka, then actually I think Igbuka goes third. But like, I just don't agree with it, and I have to fade it, and that's fine. But I would probably pick Lad, if just heart of hearts.
Yeah, if it was today, I would probably pick Chris Olave because I'm absolutely Kellen Moore pilled. Like I just think just everything about the Saints is telling me that this is going to be an offense that has to win their game. Like I just think that we have to rely on Shuck. I think if they can keep that tempo up and like if they run the most plays in the NFL, I want all of that. Like I want more pieces of that offense, and like Olave, if healthy, if he plays 17 games, is like truly an elite wide receiver. And like that's not to say that like Lad and Tet aren't. I just think like Lad in the Chargers offense, I think it's going to put up a bajillion points, but it might not always be Lad. Like I think betting on Bryce Young is still a scary prospect despite his growth as a player. I will talk. Would you look at that? I've never not liked Lad McConkey. And I really hope Olave actually wins. Whoa. Yeah. I'm just picking. Yeah. Igbuka actually went before. I'll go back to Waddle.
I think it's just Lad and Waddle for me.
Yeah.
Like, nice and
The Laddle.
easy.
Yeah.
They all have different bye weeks too. Like we're cooking.
Yeah. This is.
And like how many zero RB teams do you ever see out of the 12 hole? Basically none.
Pretty much none.
Yeah.
So this should be unique enough that we're gonna have a really good time. My closing thoughts on your question though, like I think in this order, if I actually have to like order them, I might go Olave, Smith, McConkey, McMillan, Igbuka. And I completely agree. These are all the same tier players. I think these are all like awesome wide receiver 1.5s on your team. Like if this was like if any of these were your first wide receiver, I don't think you should be that disappointed. Like hopefully how the draft went, you have a stronger running back.
Yeah.
Like if that was your first wide receiver. So these are good players that are they allow you to have interesting conversations because you're splitting hairs now. Like, and each of these things have a reason to be down on them. Each of them have a reason to be up on them. Like, even in this draft right now, even in this draft right now, we had this play out where in this, it went Devonta Smith, Chris Olave, Igbuka, we went Lad, and then someone else went Tedoroto McMillan.
Yep.
So, like, people will constantly disagree on the order of these, and I think that actually means that all these players are probably fine. They're probably all equal, all things considered.
Yeah, And I think that's just their ADP, to be honest. I think they just all
Yeah.
more or less stuck by ADP. Similar question. How would you rank Nico, London, Rice, and Pickens?
Interesting. Also a fun one. To
Yeah.
to me, it's kind of a little more clearly. It's probably London, Nico, Rice, Pickens, and I should probably start giving Pickens more respect. But considering he is technically the wide receiver two versus all these wide receiver ones, he is last by default.
Yeah. I I think I'm with you. Um, I'm down on Pickens, and like you'll know that I'm high on CD Lamb. Like I beat the drum for CD Lamb whenever I need to. I think last year was just like rotten luck for him, and he was just clearly better and more targeted than Pickens in every game they were both healthy. But like I just don't think Pickens should be going where these other receivers are. I think he should be in the range of the Lads and the Tets and the Igbukas and whatnot, and probably behind Smith and Olave if I had to say my real truth. Like, I think Pickens should be a 3-4 turn player, not a 2-3 turn player. And so, like, I just don't have very much George Pickens because of that, which feels bad, but yeah, I think it's London and Nico are very close for me. I think both have like bad offense risk to them and bad quarterback play risk to them, but they're both just like so clearly the alpha that it doesn't really matter. You just kind of have to be like, that's fine. So I think I just take London first because honestly, I don't really have a good reason why we take London over Nico by ADP. Like, it's the same exact bet. In some regards, Nico's actually a better bet because he doesn't have a Bijan and he doesn't have a Pitts to deal with, and Stroud is better than Tua or Penix. So like, I actually would probably go Nico, and then London. I don't think Rashi Rice is talented, so that's kind of my
That's still
thing.
crazy to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just blinded by the fact that he's been good for fantasy football
He's Michael
because
Thomas.
which is fine. I don't care.
It is. It
Like
is
that's good
fine. But
enough.
that is fine. I'm not saying that's bad, but that's not very talented. um,
How low do we want to keep going? I'm kind
I
of
mean,
tempted to keep going.
if you want, I'm also totally fine with Trevion here. But Tate would be one for me.
I want to draft Carnell Tate. Let me see what else we have here. Just lock it in. Wait, no, we didn't get Olave.
No.
Um,
Um, I mean, Tyson would be fine.
I guess
Yeah,
it's more.
Tyson
Oh, maybe just end it.
or
No,
Warren.
no, fuck it. Sorry, forget it. Taking Tyson.
I mean, like that's
Sorry,
six.
sorry, sponsors.
That's six like good high floor, high ceiling wide receivers with two rookies.
This
Like
this is
we're gonna tack on
asking.
one. I'm getting one veteran in like somewhere between rounds 17 to 20, and we're done at wide receiver. Like I don't have to worry about this at all. I'm done.
This is going to be a fun, like running back experiment of. All right, what backups are we good with? Oh God! All right, well we got some time to figure that out, so we're gonna pull up this other question. All right, because I'm looking to go RB heavy in the first 2 rounds and get one of those receivers, and looking to get Scat if he falls in the fourth. I think this works. Is this in best ball, or is this just in a redraft?
Yeah.
Because they kind of, to me, that makes a little bit of a difference, because if this is redraft and kind of like managed league, I think this is totally fine. I like that. I like that a lot. But
Yeah. I
is
think
redraft?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is good.
Like
I think I like
yeah.
that strategy works.
You've got your running backs and your flex basically just figured out every single week with the three running backs. Wide receiver, you've got your hero wide receiver, and then you have some honestly, like the mid-range, late-round wide receivers are really strong this year. Like you'll see, probably, I mean, not on this team because we're not taking them, but like we'll point them out as we pass them by every round. Of like, you've got you can get a lot of safe floor. We just had a 20-minute discussion on Michael Pittman Jr. There's Josh Downs. There's Packers wide receivers. There's Jaguar wide receivers. There's a lot of good options that like have upside that you can take, but also have like safe floors, and like you're not looking for ceiling from your wide receiver position if you go heavy running back. Heavy running back is the whole crux of your team. It has to be where all of your explosive games come from. So you're looking for projectable volume, projectable targets, projectable safety at your wide receiver position. And that's easier to get than you would think later on. You can get Jacoby Myers, you can get, you know, whoever the wide receiver 2 is for the 49ers now, probably Debo. You can get Debo, you can get Diggs, you can get Packers wide receiver, you can get Romeo Dobbs, you can get a lot of these guys, and they're all like totally fine to start in a redraft league.
Yeah, I'm just trying to. I was like quickly taking a look at our roster here because as I'm trying to find out what running back could potentially work. Oh, we've entered the scat back. Oh, I hope they catch 5 passes a game realm.
That's fine. That's fine. This is a full PPR, and it's best ball. We don't have to make
right.
a lineup decision at all.
Oh, is where's Jackson Dart? He goes lower, right?
Yeah. What do you think about Derrick Henry? Even though he doesn't catch, he still gets 20 plus carries a game. Love him.
Derrick Henry
If
remains to be the most absurd human being on the planet right now.
Yeah,
Like,
offense should be good. He will have the same workload he's always had with Baltimore. He is Derrick Henry until he proves otherwise from like a physical standpoint. Um,
do you? I want to make sure I get the stack with Lad,
okay.
but do you?
I'm definitely Harvey.
Well, at least we'll go with one here,
Is there
and
another?
then
Is our favorite boy at running back floating around?
JB.
I'm just saying. If you
This
want
is
to win,
so funny.
I know. Well, they flipped each other finally. All right, they're
Yeah.
actually the exact same ADP now. I'm also fine with Herbert. I really am, but like, I feel like we can also stack later.
Let's get some starting running backs. I think that's fine.
I've
Well,
also
I
I've seen
shouldn't say
Herbert
starting.
come all the way back around. To be fair, like
That's
Herbert
silly.
sometimes just
He
falls.
he just I think he just immediately just went.
That's fine. It's fine. We've
Oh,
got
did they
Dart.
have
We've got
what?
Shuck.
Why did you do that to us? Wait, that's so mean. That's unstacked Justin Herbert.
I mean, you don't
What?
need stacks in this one. Remember, this is
I
Survivor.
guess
You don't
not.
need stacks.
I know, but like, fine,
Feel the
whatever. I guess he's in a tier, but
Yeah,
like,
but like the reason I passed on Herbert is like we have Shuck, we have Dart, we have Cam Ward, we have Kyler, we have like yes, Herbert feels comfy, but like there's still like very real upside running backs available at this turn, and like those upside running backs are not going to be available when all of our other stacked quarterbacks are on the board. So like I would rather just take a couple upside shots and then see what happens.
all right, all right. I thank you for pushing me out of my comfort zone because that's exactly what it was. The last thing I'll just say about the Derrick Henry, like
Yeah.
Derrick Henry is just a bona fide, like true blue workhorse RB. Will get you the points. He'll get you the touchdowns. Like he will be in contention for the rushing title every single year he is on the NFL field. So, like, I don't have a lot of Derrick Henry just because the nature of a lot of these drafts. Like, I'm just never in a spot where he seems enticing to me. Like if he ever fell, he would never do this. But if he ever fell in like the third, then yeah, I'm in on. Like I would absolutely click Derrick Henry. But you know, it's tough. It's tough for me to like confidently pick him because I don't know. Maybe I'm just a coward because he doesn't catch a lot of passes, but like I should just really lean into the fact that he just will rush the ball a bajillion times and score a bunch of points because you need points to win the game.
Yeah, but you do have to somewhat play into your scoring format, like full PPR. Like
That's how I see it
he's
anyway.
he's gonna catch like 15 catches. It's not very many points,
Season.
so
Yeah.
he really has to hit from a rushing standpoint to like pay off, and he usually does, but it's not guaranteed.
He's talk about aging of players. How old is he now? He's definitely over 30. He's definitely
Yeah,
probably I want to say 33. He is
I think
32.
so.
Oh my god. We're the same age. Me and Derrick Henry at one point could have switched seats. He could have been sitting here talking about me rushing the football.
Yeah.
I think that's how that works, right?
hmm How much? Anyways, how much do you think Diggs signing to the Commanders will affect Terry McLaurin? Not very much. Um, I think Terry's still the clear alpha. He's Jaden Daniels' favorite target. He's the deep ball guy. He's the big play receiver. He's the X. That stays the same. If anything, it probably helps Terry a little bit because defenses can't just key in on McLaurin like they could last year. Um, I think it's going to help him a lot to have like a real wide receiver two in the room with him, and yeah, like I think it's I think it's good for both. I don't think you should rise on Terry necessarily, but I don't think you should drop him either. I think he's still like a fourth, fifth round type of wide receiver, a good wide receiver two to have on your roster, and that's totally fine.
Okay. Well, Rashad White's interesting. Jordan Mason is interesting to me. And then Kyler, I kind of want to take because I don't know if he's going to come back to us.
Yeah, Kyler for sure. Did all the fun running backs go? Oh, Bill,
Bill's here. Um,
definitely Bill. I think Kyler and Billiam
okay.
for me, unless you really
And
feel
then
strongly about Rashad White.
I don't. I'm just a little worried about the ADP of Shook if he gets back. Well, you know what? Trust, trust, trust the system.
Shuck it.
Trust the ADP game. Chuck it. He's gonna come back. Bet
If he
bet on
doesn't,
it. Bet on right now.
we have Cam Ward. That's fine.
Totally normal. Like everyone says the same thing with Cam Ward. Love his upside all the time.
Yep.
My 2 cents on the Diggs McLaurin thing. They just do different roles.
Yeah.
I think they're just two different players. Same thing with Debo and Mike Evans. Like Debo and Mike Evans is also interesting because like Debo himself is just such a unique like wide receiver that it doesn't like he plays the game and then he's used in such a way that like it doesn't normally affect other wide receivers that much. Like he just like a manufactured touch kind of guy. He plays all over the field. He comes out of the backfield sometimes.
Yep.
It's tough to even like project like what Debo's mere existence will do to some wide receivers. But like Mike Evans is Mike Evans. Like Mike Evans is your X. He's just going to be like a red zone target all the time. He's just going to be a tried and true every down reception kind of guy. Like if he needs to be, as long as his legs hold up, as long as that electrical substation isn't tearing him away right now. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not scared for McLaurin. I guess I'm also not like wildly high on McLaurin to even begin with. That like a signing of Diggs is probably not going to change my mind.
Yeah. I think it affects Chigakonkwo for me more than it affects McLaurin. Like,
Yes.
I don't think Chig is like gone. I think he's still like a fine tight end to take, but he's not like a sudden real value smash like he was before Diggs signed, where it's like oh, he's just the wide receiver too at tight end. Like he's not
Yep.
now very clearly, but like he's still fine. He's a fine pick. He's got explosive play upside in an explosive offense with a deep ball throwing quarterback. That's fine. That works.
Let's get the job done.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What do we at here? So
I think I
we're guessing on Chuck. He's probably not going to go back. Something stupid's going to happen. I can feel it in my bones. Oh, do you think I should target Judkins? Yes, in the fifth. But then, so I'm going to back up actually because you're going to go RB heavy, and then you're going to go wide receiver, and then you're going to go scat in the fourth, and then be Judkins in the fifth.
yeah,
I think that's still fine actually. I think having that depth is good because then you get to flex one of those running backs.
possibly too if it's a multi-flex league as well.
Whoa,
Yeah, yeah.
sorry.
I think it's if he's on your bench, then I'm a little less enthusiastic to one flex.
Yeah, okay.
I would probably pass on him at that point then, unless there's like no wide receivers that you want at all. Did we get Chuck sniped?
You better believe we did,
Okay.
which is fine. I'm okay.
J Ferg.
Or Chig. Jay Ferg is very good in my opinion. I think he's like just a safe amount of points every week.
Yeah. How far down is Cam Ward?
Pretty far down.
Is he gone? He's gone.
No, Ward's not. Wait, no. No, there's no way. What
okay.
in the world? Okay,
Quarterbacks
so
available.
uh, slide review. Daniel Jones, CJ Stroud. Do we have Nico in this? I don't know anymore.
No. Stroud. Because you can
What
backstack Schultz.
the hell? How did this happen?
He doesn't even have Wandale. Why? For what reason?
It's fine. I'm fine. We're fine. It's okay. We'll get Jaden Higgins. Will be fine. I'm so sad. I'm so unbelievable.
Like I said, Dalton Schultz, maybe Jalen Noel.
We have loved Dalton Schultz on the show forever. He has always been someone we just constantly say, get him on my roster.
You know what? If there was any roster where Tank Dell is a good pick, it's this one.
It's actually
with 6 straight wide receivers. We don't need him to play.
Gracious.
But if he does play, and he is good, he'll hit the lineup. And we can take marks. That's a totally
maybe. We'll see. Well, Marks will have to fall through the cracks. 15 picks. Marks will have to get through. Just looking at our last options here. Look, all right. Let me pitch you something.
Click out of that. Click out.
Shadir Sanders does something that only a few QBs can do, and that is put on the bench. Amazing numbers on the Titans.
Yeah. On the
no,
bench.
What do you mean? He's gonna bench for this idiot, dude? This guy has not played football in 3 years.
Clown A versus Clown B.
Unbelievable. Where is he? Where's the real starter?
Is he even in the system?
I'm just gonna queue him up just in case I get.
That man has not thrown a
so
pass
tragic
in training camp. Like, how are you a quarterback on the roster that still hasn't thrown a pass?
They're scared. They're scared of his ability to win that job, so they're purposely keeping him under wraps for halfway through the season. When the real tank commander rather has to suit up and get going.
I don't think they have to try that hard to lose games. I think they're gonna do that at peak performance.
At their own clip.
Yeah. Against their will.
I'm thinking of going running back, wide receiver, or RB, wide receiver, RB. Which do you think is better? So with the one flex, going wide receiver might be safer. No, option B. I take option B actually, because that was the one where you would take wide receiver instead of Judkins. I think that one's better for you.
Yeah, I think taking Scattaboo in the fourth is fine. Like, a good pick. He gives you flex ability. He gives you high upside. But, like, I just don't think taking him and then going back around and taking Judkins right away, like, that doesn't feel great to me. Especially with, like, some later round running backs, RJ Harvey, Jonathan Brooks, Corey Krosky Merritt, then those are perfectly fine to roster. Those could give you similar upside to Judkins at a much cheaper cost for me. If Scat is gone in the fourth, do you think I should take Judkins, even though it might be a reach? I think that's fine. I think they're similar-ish, like ranges of outcomes. Like the Giants could also be an absolutely awful offense. Like this is a Matt Nagy offense.
Yeah, don't disregard the fact that Matt Nagy is in charge. Samson went, dude.
I think
I'm just gonna take. I should actually just. Well, I don't like that it puts me on auto, even if I have a queue.
Jawan Johnson's also a good pick for me.
That works. I'm fine. Well, whoever the Shuck drafter is, I hate you, so we're just gonna keep picking all of our Saints players, because he's good here, and I don't want Sadiq because that scares me now.
Yeah, Sadiq needs to fall for me to want him as tight end 3. But definitely not as tight end 2.
Yeah. So on Judkins, I'm curious to see who would be around at that point. I could probably look at the ADP and double check that, but it should be fine. Judkins is their primary back. Sampson will probably take a lot of like the third down work, which is a bummer, but that offense is going to be weird, and you're going to have to kind of suck it up, I think, because Judkins is a very talented running back himself. The line might be better. They took a lineman in the beginning of the draft. Maybe that's enough to solve their problems, but the Browns in general are going to be like a really gross click, especially when you start having to look at like Denzel Boston. Like you probably want a piece of the offense, even if you don't want it, but like I don't know. It's very the Browns I hate so much. I just don't want to talk about the Browns. But I have to because there's options and there's places and there's pieces that you want to at least have some exposure of just in case everything flips on its head.
Yeah. I just pulled up like random sleeper ADP right now. I don't know if that's what you're on, but like Scataboo goes at 43 as the RB22. Or I'm sorry, as the RB20. Like Bashal Tootin goes 2 picks behind him. Judkins goes 1 pick behind that. Like DeAndre Swift goes 2 picks behind that. Like that's fine. He's basically a 4th round pick anyways.
I might pull up Bucky. Like
yeah, I think Bucky's a good bet.
Depending on where you are in that draft order and how close you can get to essentially like cheating on ADP, where like if you took Swift and then you can hope that like Bucky got back to you, I think that would be good.
Yeah, although some of this ADP I think is wrong. So I don't know.
Tends to happen early.
It's updated today, so maybe it's actually accurate. But like Devonta Smith goes at pick 56. Zay Flowers at 53.
That seems I
don't know.
Wait, that seems low, right?
It's very low. We take them in the 2nd and 3rd round.
What happened? I'm like, what changed?
Going crazy now. Harvey at pick 42, so I'm just like, I don't think this is.
What's your format? That doesn't seem right. Or maybe we're just so best ball blinded that like people doing mock drafts have like no idea what's going on.
Standard 1 QB sleeper ADP according to Draft Sharks.
Oh, it's because it's standard, right? It's not. We're always drafting in PPR and half PPR.
Why would RJ Harvey be pick 43 in standard?
Because no one's paying attention to the fact that RJ Harvey is like the running back 2.5 on that team. They all just know that he was the running back 1 at the end because like J.K. Dobbins got hurt.
I mean, he could still be the 1.
That's what I guess. Yeah, exactly. So he is the running back 1. We have to make decisions.
Definitely not Coleman. Do we need a wide receiver?
Not yet.
Brian Robinson makes sense.
This is disgusting. I think you're right, but it's disgusting.
I think Ray Davis also makes sense.
Do you want?
We
oh shit! I had to click. I think I just took Taylor Green.
Actually, let's do Tank
Oh no, I
Dell.
got him. All right. I think we take Tank.
Wait, did we take 2 players?
Oh shit! I fuck. Did I mess up? Was I really too slow?
Who did we take?
I was making a joke earlier. I knew I should not have done it, but I did. We took Taylor Green.
Why was he in the queue?
I thought it would be funny, and then I said to myself, "All right, as long as we're just making picks the whole time." Look, here's the thing. Here's the thing. It's called creating unique rosters. And if you don't have them once in a while, you're gonna look around and think, man, I really should have picked Justin Fields 2.0, who has not thrown a pass in training camp. We're good. We're fine. It's fine. We're fine. We're Kirk Cousins later.
Yeah, that's what we need, a 4th quarterback.
Oh no. Our roster was going to be playable.
This is why you never, ever, ever add joke players to the queue. Ever.
We get to learn
Sometimes you break them.
We all get to learn a great lesson today. Wow. Look, that one game. Look, here's the thing. Here's the real path. Week 16 and 17, right? The most important weeks in the entire season. Guess who's gonna trot out their 3rd string quarterback?
That's their 4th string quarterback, brother.
Who then gets hurt in the first quarter, so the 4th string has to come in. Who the emergency quarterback, because they kept 4 quarterbacks on the roster for some reason. It's all right. And any day now, he's gonna get traded to the Falcons. Maybe, who knows? I can do this forever. I am such a master at manipulating my own brain into like believing anything I want. It's great. I know it sounds so stupid, but I can do this all day. I can find paths.
I can tell. You're not tilting at all.
Not even the slightest. I'm going to actually close this window and just let it auto draft.
That's the show.
Thanks. Oh, okay. Well, we're good. It's fine. Look, here, another thing.
The only Taylor Green drafter in the entire contest, I promise.
I'm very excited to hear at the end of season stats when they have the 20% of people picked. Oh, this one drafter.
Hear that, drafters? That'd be a really funny bit. Spotify Wrapped, but for basketball drafters. One person took Taylor Green, and it was in what, the 12th round?
No, I don't think it was that early. It was only the 16th round. It could have been worse.
Thank God we only got to the Browns this late. I'm gonna blame the commenters actually for bringing up Quinshon Judkins and making us.
If we didn't talk about the Browns, none of this would have happened.
Yeah,
that's why we never talk about the Browns. We never talk about the Jets.
This is why you
keep those bad teams
out. Judkins in the 5th.
All right, I'm 1 pick away. All right, we can't do this again. This might be Justice Hill. Actually, kind of like Sean Tucker.
I think both. Yeah.
All right, no messing around. We're just gonna take the 2 players that we think we should take, and we're good.
Real good with Tank Dell on it.
Team would have looked really, really good with Tank Dell on it. Well, who do we? Oh, right.
We took a Taylor Green.
No. I was trying to remember what running back we took. We took Bryan Robinson. That's right.
Yeah. So, what's the quarterback room look like? With
quarterback room, Kyler Murray, C.J. Stroud, and of course Taylor Green.
We might actually
have classic. We might have to draft the 4th.
Which
Kirk Cousins, welcome to the team.
I'd be fine only going 2 tight ends. Like Ferguson and Juwan Johnson's fine. It's not
Um,
that ridiculous.
uh, in a very like serious sense, I was thinking like Michael Mayer's not like a horrid pick sometimes.
No,
Um,
especially if one of the Raiders comes back. Preferably Mendoza, but I don't think Mendoza's going to make it all the way back again.
like very very like earnestly, do you think Mendoza actually plays that much this season?
Yeah.
You think he
Have
plays
you
that towards the
seen
end of
Kirk
end of the
Cousins
year?
play football?
I have. He looks like me
I'm
running
sure.
through mud.
Yeah, I'm sure their plan is for Kirk Cousins to play all season, and then he's going to actually play, and they'll be like, "Oh my God, Mendoza, you're up, buddy!" Like
Yeah,
this man couldn't beat out Michael Penix Jr. last year. Like,
that is strangely like yeah.
yeah, like, will it be more than? Will Cousins play more games than we want? Yeah, absolutely. He's probably going to play like 5 or 6. He's not going to play 13. He's certainly not playing 18. Like,
No, there's no way.
if he does, then
Not
we're all
not the
just
101.
wrong. Well, if he does, honestly, that's great. You know why? Because that means he's so good that all of the Raiders pieces are smashing. Like, absolutely smashing. Because if they're even at like 500 after 4 games, if they're 2-2, they're not keeping Cousins in. They're not keeping Cousins
Right.
in. Like, Tom Brady has his hands all over this roster, all over this team, and all over its decision making. He wants to win. Like, they're not going to settle for mediocrity. They're not going to be able to win because they're the Raiders, but like, they're not going to just like take it lying down and being like, yeah, that's fine. We can go 500. Like, that's what are you selling to the fan base at that? Going 500 with Kirk Cousins just for the sake of it? Like, play Mendoza. They're going to play Mendoza. But they're going to start with Cousins, and we'll see how long that lasts.
Exactly. Yep. They saw right through us. Charlie Kohler for the 4th tight end. Look, we may have had an egregious blunder. That might be.
He's fine. That's actually
I
something that
I want to look
we
at
never
this
really
team. This
talked
team
about.
might be poo poo pee pee. Sorry. I'm gonna take a look back at that later.
Like, Rondé Gadsden's in trouble, from what I can tell, from camp reports, from everything. Like, he is not catching the interest of the coaching staff. He's not playing with the ones. He's catching passes from like some random dude from the University of Miami, not from Justin Herbert. I think Cousins is fine. I think Emmett Johnson
Yeah,
is
yeah.
also.
You think Cousins is fine? It has to be fine.
It doesn't have to be, but I think Emmett Johnson's
All
good as
right.
well.
I like. I think I like this. Yeah, and we'll just pray our tight ends stay alive. Wow, this is the first time we can see the whole word. Um,
Don't know what you're talking about.
you mean the starter? What are you talking? Like this man?
No,
All right.
I've got it. I've got it.
All right. Okay.
Terrell Pryor was a quarterback who
He sure
became a wide
was.
receiver. Taylon Green will be the second quarterback who becomes a wide receiver for the Cleveland Browns and
Dude,
smashes.
I he is going to put up 1,208 as a wide receiver. Lock it in. Casey Concepcion, his shoulder's hurt right now. They're gonna need some new guys up there, like
Yeah.
Jerry Judy, Jag, Denzel Boston. Who even knows? He's a 50-50 merchant. Taylon Green, he can play it all. He can do. He can just throw himself the ball.
He'll be
That's
great
why I
in the
pick
Arena
him.
Football League.
He when he him and the St. Louis Stallions, are they there? No, St. Louis Kings, I think. Yeah, they're gonna win championships over and over and over in the UFL.
Yep.
God, all right, let's look at this roster.
I'll give you the honors of recapping this
Oh, thank you
illustrious
so much. It means so much to me.
You're
At
welcome.
quarterback, obviously, we have our strengths here: Kyler Murray, C.J. Stroud, and Kirk Cousins,
Who else?
featuring featuring Taylon Green at the 180. Holy moly! R.J. Harvey, Jonathan Brooks, Bill, Tank Bigsby, Brian Robinson. Good God, Sean Tucker, Justice Hill, and Emmett Johnson as our RBs. Then our real powerhouse, Justin Jefferson, Malik Neighbors, Lad McConkey, Jalen Waddle, Carnell Tate, Jordan Tyson at the wide receiver position, Jake Ferguson, Juwan Johnson. You are our tight ends locking it down. Um, yeah, it really doesn't get better than this. I think this is just like a perfect draft. Really, no notes.
I,
Um, I feel
I
like
can't wait.
after all of our, yeah,
Go
really
ahead.
just after all of our drafts. Sorry, I interrupted you twice.
I just can't wait for you to share this on social media once we're done.
It's gonna be so good. Everyone's gonna be like, "Wow, what a forward thinker!" Like,
Mhm.
truly saw the path. I saw the thread, and yeah, it's just $250,000 coming our way.
Yeah.
And look, truthfully, if if this roster inexplicably wins, like despite just in the face of Taylor Green, and then people go, "What was the winning roster? What was the winning draft?" And you see this midway through,
Cubes of
like
doom and despair.
imagine what happens. Imagine the backlash. Everyone's gonna be like, "Well, how in the world? What?" Like,
We
check
would
him
cause at least
PC.
we'd cause at least two people to retire from fantasy football. We won with that roster.
We're gonna have to go on to some interviews and be like, "Yeah, so like, what was your thought process to this draft? How did you see the advantages?" Hey, let's just say the queue system works. You queue up your players and they get picked when you run out of time.
Star method. Yeah.
If Woody Johnson can do it, why can't I? Why can't we go to MetLife and trot out a team with a quarterback no one's ever seen? Sorry, Brady Cook, and just set up a real NFL team. We can do that too.
Yeah.
That's us. Oh
And then
God,
just
it's so
like
funny.
everyone else
Like,
who plays at MetLife, I'll also tear my ACL.
what I really enjoy, sorry guys, is you coming in first with a real earnest question. Would you rather JT or CMC? And then you just realize what we've done with this draft, and it's just
You
chaos
keep
from there.
you keep saying
Uh,
we, and I'm really taking
sorry,
offense to the we part.
you were close enough to proximity to me, and I guess, luckily, your name is not on this. We should have made an account that is just Bryan and Tim, some FN plus account, so that way everyone's looped in. It's not just Brock's gym. It's not this idiot who's drafted 6 times and now is picking Taylor Green in the 108. God, that is no. This was we're currently larping again the 2025 Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah,
This is what
I
this
would have
is.
rather had JJ McCarthy on this team. I would have rather
Probably would have
handcuffed
seen the
Kyler
field.
Murray.
I thought about it. I once again hovered over his
I,
name.
I
Smartly
figured
did not
you
queue
would
him up.
have. To answer your question, though, I would rather have CMC. Um,
I agree.
the pass catching
CMC
is
is
still
just a cheat
there.
code.
Yeah, like, yeah. I'm gonna say it, Smooth. This is your fault. You had us talking Browns. You had Brian talking about the
Y-
quarterback room and Shadur Sanders. He went on a whole Shadur Sanders diatribe, and then he starred Taylon Green for funsies. And then we auto drafted.
So no one to blame, but our lovely viewers. I would never pick JJ only as altitude or 9. If 9 was on the board, you know I'm queuing him up. You know for a fact I'm getting that guy on my. Oh,
No
that's
question.
Cleveland Browns in a nutshell. So,
Yeah.
man, God, if this guy's not good, dude, like I truly think if CJ Stroud's not good, like it's so over for Houston. He was
Well, he's still.
not. Well, I don't even know if that's true. Hold on.
We can take a
I don't want
team
to lie.
defense. So can we take Nathan Peterman? I would
Your
rather a
exposures.
team defense than Taylor Green.
Okay, hold on. Nathan Peterman, is he still here?
Yep.
That's a huge throw. That's a huge
How about
throw. So
how
look,
about Kyle
what's funny?
Ford?
This would have been a real pick, kind of. He's on the Eagles, right?
No, you're thinking of
No,
he
Kate Klubnik's on the
was on.
Jets.
You're
He's
thinking
on Green
of
Bay.
yeah,
Interesting. Who's the other good player that they keep trying to hype up,
Tanner
but he's
McKee.
actually not that good? Tanner.
Tanner.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tanner McKee.
he's
Man.
gonna start week 18, so that they can
What's
trade him
funny?
for like a third round pick.
Yeah. What's funny? If I had accidentally picked Tanner McKee, I feel like we would have somehow gotten points from that guy.
Probably yeah.
Oh my God. All right. Well,
Listen, there is one chance that this works out. He is the tush push quarterback for the Cleveland Browns, and they get one tush push.
yes. I am. I'm rubbing off on you. There's no reason to ever vote for this, but it's happening now. You see
Yep.
it like see now our brains are now more creative. Are they've opened we have opened our third eye to potential QB points in best ball.
Yep.
Why do we draft? I don't know. Why like Philly also does weird things sometimes with their draft. Though they do have Cole Payton, QB3 notably, higher on the depth chart than Taylor Green. I want to be in the league where you are. I am only I only cheese a little bit in all my leagues. I do cheese. It's more fun that way. I'm a little better about trying to win my leagues now, but I do try to get someone goofy once in a while. I don't know who my last goofy drafter was before Taylor Green. I gotta check. Oh my god! I mean, I don't know if you should do this in your home leagues if you don't yet. Keep track of all your drafts and just keep them in an Excel file because it's hilarious.
I mean, we've drafted
Sorry.
Charlie Kolar on stream.
We'd have drafted Charlie Kolar on stream. Oh man, when Taylor Green suits up week 5, who's gonna be laughing now?
Yep. You'll
Oh
have to
my
join our
god.
Discord, because if you join
I
our
know.
Discord, then Bryan will be doing victory laps as he scores 3.3 points before he gets benched for a place kicker.
I wish I got any sort of cut from Taylor Green's contract, man.
Me
We'd be
too.
we'd be drafting all of that money away for more Taylor Green drafts, but properly in the 20th round and not in the 15th.
Yep.
Oh, was it PJ Walker or Tyler Huntley? Welcome back to the Browns.
Dorian Thompson Robinson, the original Taylor Green.
Oh, no, dude, that guy was made. That guy's like 90 pounds soaking wet. He was not nearly as big and athletic freak as Taylor Green.
He was much better at quarterback.
He was unfortunately much better quarterback. But
Yeah.
hey, no, look, just watch the. You gotta watch the. Put the John Gruden QB videos. Those are always so funny to me, because you got him talking to Diego Pavia. He's talking to Taylor Green. He's talking to these guys who will never see the field on the NFL stage, and he's like, "You got skills, man. Look at this. Look at this game that you're playing against Kennesaw State. You're balling out over here." Oh, it's so great. Oh, it's so dumb.
That was a very good. That was a wonderful impression.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
No, that's off the rip. I've never done a John Gruden impression before, so I'm glad it. Oh my god, Pavia, dude.
I would argue
for a
he's
minute
the
there,
smallest bum of all time.
he's quite literally the littlest guy. He is the little guy down the lane who doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
What I man, Jerome Ford was like a 7th-round pick. What the hell? Sorry, I'm looking through some old drafts now. Now we're just lingering in the stream. We're like, we're done. It's late for me, but now I'm just so, I'm like on one right now. I'm on another level, so I'm here just chatting still. Pavia really balled out against Unraid. Pavia, man, what did you do here? Look at this. Look at this throw, man. Look at this. You hit him. You hit Stowers right in stride. And then he just explains how quarterbacking works to like someone who is never going to have success in the NFL.
Yeah. Then he asks him about one specific play that worked one specific time, and he's like, "That's how you play quarterback, man." And I'm like,
That's
okay,
how you do it, man.
sure,
That's good.
sure, John Gruden.
Let me hear your cadence. He's having these grown adults just yell at him in the room.
Mm-hmm.
It's great. I really like what you did here, man. The mail boy. Oh my god. All right. I don't know. Should we call it? I guess so. Before I like.
It's not late where I'm at. It's late where you are.
Oh god. I don't like. I almost want to do another draft just to cleanse the palate a little bit.
I'm down.
Oh my god.
Let's do a main event this time.
You know what? You're absolutely right. That's the problem. The problem was we didn't do. Wait, what?
Listen.
Oh god. Find a draft.
It's not a total points. It was a survival draft, so we just have to finish in the top 75.
Let's just do it, man. Let's do one more. This is just a special night where I have now lost all control of how to draft. And look,
thankfully you're on the sticks.
Then thankfully it's my dollars being put down. You're gonna draft someone who hasn't been drafted yet. Look, here we go. Hold on. Is he even here?
I would love to draft Jeremiah Smith.
Is he here? No. What the hell? What? Oh my god! What was his name?
I don't know where you're going with this.
The dude. Oh yeah, I remember. Oh, Sorby's not here. Dang it. Bummer. Draft's over. I'm leaving.
I would have rather had him than Taylor Green.
Oh my goodness gracious!
That should be our poll in Discord tomorrow. What
question of the day.
What quarterback would you rather take Taylor Green over in Dynasty? And then it's like Nathan Peterman and Kyle McCord and Tanner McKee. And
Tommy
Kevin
DeVito
Cobb
would have been a good pick. Kevin Cobb. Oh god.
Kurt Warner's sons.
Matt Ryan's about to get out of retirement. He's trying to go play for the Falcons rather than him than Taylor Green.
Which of Phillip Rivers' sons would you rather have than Taylor Green?
Are they even in college yet? No, they're still playing high school, I think, right? One of the 17.
I think one of them is in college.
Draft that brother Tom Brady. If Tom Brady somehow decided, you know what, I've had enough of these shenanigans.
I legitimately don't think he can anymore since he's part ownership. I might be wrong on that, but
whatever. Tom Brady's Tom Brady. Oh, come on. So lame. All right, let's just check anyway. No, I